Hi, this is Debbie Kruzel, and today I am going to show you how to load up your already signed contracts so that you can go from having nothing in the system to everything and the green sheet. So first of all, you should always be signing in here, and this sign in would be mykw.kw.com. That should be your sign in. That should be a bookmark, and it makes it really easy because once you log in there, then immediately it goes straight to what I expect to see, and that'll probably make it easy for you. So today I'm going to assume that you do not have a contact in there, and we're going to get into the middle part, which is your eEDGE dashboard. Please stand by. I hope that these videos are helping you guys out because I know it's hard to make it to my classes. It's not easy to have the right time for everybody. So first of all, I'm going to add a contact because I'm assuming that you have not done this at all. So I'm going to use one of my old sales, and Michelle Finn was the buyer. She wasn't a lead. She's actually now sold. That's how I'm going to put her in. And I'm going to put her in as I put her in over here as primary, then I push tab and it fills in for the e-signature, and that's the email address that messages are going to go to when you're asking them to do an e-signature. So at this point, you could fiddle around and fill out these things. You could go to and you could fill out some of these other items if you wanted to, but right now I'm just trying to rush forward. And you could send a welcome email here so it wouldn't be a surprise, but I'm going to save. Oh, it says this email address already belongs to one of my prospects, so I'm going to make up a fake email address then. mfinrocks. So I must already put her in. And I'm going to try and save that way. Alright, now how do you get paid? Well, you can go over here to more actions when you're actually in the person who you're going to do a transaction for, or you can go right up here to transactions and transaction home. So the green circle with the dollar sign is your friend. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a buying loop. And it says create loop. So I'm going to create a buying loop because she's not going to list her house. And I don't know what the MLS number is, so I'm just going to say some number. Oops. Probably going to really throw off Beth and Allison by doing this. And then at this point, I'm assuming that you already have all your documents signed, and so we're not going to add anything from over here. We're just going to simply go over here to save and continue. Okay?
There are two ways you can add a client.
And if you listen to each one of those prompts, that's actually the way that I learned how to do this. And so you could learn the same way if you wanted to. So here's Michelle Finn. I'm going to save and continue. And if I went back to here, add remove forms, it would go back to that big drop down collection of like 155 forms, which I'm not interested in doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to upload PDF, and I'm going to go to choose file, and I'm going to find my files. I'm going to go into all the saved documents that I have from that transaction and start uploading. So certainly we need our first deposit check, and we need our second deposit check. And this was in New Hampshire, so there is no offer form. So there's this fully executed purchase and sale. And I'm going to add in the HUD too. You know, obviously you would have the HUD at a later time, because you would be filling this in as soon as you had that fully signed purchase and sale. You know what, I think you get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. So now I'm going to go through and I'm going to rename these things the way that they need to be named according to Beth. So I'm going to pause the video here and you're going to see that I'm going to rename each of these. So hold on. Okay, you can see now presto changeo, they say a couple different things here, and I'll show you what I did. I just put in the wording the way that Beth told me to, and that is that she would like to have the property address first, then the name of the buyer, and the name of the document. And for instance, if this is the property disclosure and then it's fully executed, that would be great. In this case, if this, for instance, right here, it was 12 Lisette Drive, Murray, purchase and sale, it will be signed before we sent it over to them, and then after it was sent over, it would be fully executed. So now I'm going to upload these items just like you will by hitting Save and Continue right down here in the corner. Okay, so I ran into a little glitch. You can see here I actually loaded one PDF up right now, and when I went to add another, this button turned gray and I wasn't able to click on it. And I haven't had that problem before, but it would only upload one at a time. So I know I've uploaded more than one at a time before, so you just try it out and see what happens for you. Okay, by uploading your files, they're going to be held in .loop for 7 years for you, and then there will only be one push of the button in order to send it over to Allison and Beth, which is wonderful because you don't need to send them separately or anything. So now it's going to happen. It's going to look like this, and you want to go back to your loop summary. And at your loop summary, you can see you have all these things here, and ooh la la, you know, you got everything that you need there, or maybe you forgot something and you need to upload it. And once you have all your documents there, and you're ready to submit it to the office to make sure that you have everything, then you would just hit over here, Submit for Review. And once that happens, it goes an email directly to Allison and Beth, and they see every single one of these items here. Now, let's say that you had two of these. Let's say that instead of this one that says pre-qual letter, let's say that this was actually the PNS signed, not the PNS fully executed. So if you want to get rid of this one, you don't want it to show up because it's not the final document, you would click over here, you go over here to More Actions, and you would Archive Selected, and you'd see then that this would go away. Click. And now you can see that I no longer have that. At this moment in time, I can't remember. Oh, maybe here I go back to see... Nope. I can't remember how to go back to see the archived. Oh, here we go. We'd go in here to see the archived items. So that's it for uploading all your forms. The next video will be about doing a green sheet. Thank you.